3 days. You guys, it'll keep her from getting a heart attack probably, or at least it'll help. But that is not going to take the weight off. It won't. It's just like when I was going 2 days a week to that. I was working out hard in that aerobics class. Twice a week will not do it. I'm sorry to burst your bubble, because you might have thought like I did that 2 times a week would do it, but it won't. You need to plan. This is what I tell my students all the time. You need to plan to exercise every day for an hour. Now, you won't make it every day. Little kids get sick, you gotta go to the dentist, you get sick, somebody calls you from work, you gotta go work for them, or something will happen about 2 days a week. I have done this for 12 years and I just know that this is how it works. And so your average will be about 5. And that's what you have to have. Isn't that what that guy told me, my aerobics instructor? He said 5. He knew the answer, just like the lady in the health food store who told me 40 grams of protein. She knew the answer. And so, that's not going to do it for Sue. All right? So, this is what I did. I wrote her back. And I said, Sue, hence the reason I never got on the carb counting bandwagon. Okay, who counts carbs? Atkins, South Beach. Lots of diets out there that they want you to count carbs. It all boils down to calories, you guys. You can get fat, I don't know if anybody's ever done it, but you could get fat on eating 50 pounds of chicken a day. Okay, if you eat too many calories, you're going to gain weight, period. All right, now I'm going to tell you a word. This word is going to maybe bring back very bad memories in your mind from childhood. So, but I'm going to say it anyway. Math. Okay? This is all math. That's what it is. Everybody's math is different. I had to figure out my math. How many calories can you take in? How many are you expending? And where do you have to be to lose weight? Okay? So it's like a scale. And so I told her it all boils down to calories. If you're losing weight, you're either eating fewer calories or you're exercising more, or both. One or the other. Okay, so she said how many calories should her husband eat? And so, listen, there are calorie charts in these protein powders that I used to buy. They would have a whole little booklet in there that told you how to lose weight, what to eat on your other meals, calorie charts, how many calories you should have per day. So I'd go through that chart. You know, okay, here I am, 5'5". Okay, how many calories should I have a day? 1,800. Baloney. If I eat 1,800 calories every day, I am gaining weight. I have to stay on the low side of 1,800 to stay the same weight. It doesn't mean that I don't sometimes go over 1,800, because a lot of times I do. I'll have 2,000 calorie days, but I have 1,400 calorie days too. So they balance out. You don't have to stay the same every day. It's okay if you don't. So here are the rules that I gave her. And I'm typing these out, and this is like late at night, 10 o'clock at night or whatever, or 11. And well, what time is it? Oh no, that says 11 a.m. Okay, anyway. So I'm typing this out for her. And just quickly, you know, just boom, boom, boom. Here's the rules of thumb. This is what you got to know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And so I gave her this list that you have. I changed this just a little bit, made it a little bit more descriptive. And so then I said, and we're going to go through those in just a minute. I said, this is what a trainer would do. If you go into a personal trainer at the Y, they're going to tell you, take this notebook and go write down everything you eat all day, every day for 7 days, and bring it back to me in a week. That's what they'll say. Then they'll take their calculator and do the math, and they'll figure out how many calories you're eating every day. Then they reduce it by 10%, and they say, now, this week, take your notebook, go write down everything you eat, and eat 10% less calories. You guys are paying these people $60 an hour to tell you this. They do other things too. I'm not down on personal trainers, but I'm just telling you, this is how simple it is. This is not rocket science. They cut it down another 10%. They say, now go eat this week, this many calories. And then they get you down to the point where you are losing 2 or 3 pounds a week every week. And of course, they've got you on your exercise program too, and that's good because they tell you to do that. By the way, all the years that I was in Weight Watchers, do you know what they told us to do to exercise? Walk. Exactly. Walk. Walking is not exercise. Walking is movement. Okay, unless you are really out there and you are huffing and puffing and you've got your arms going like this and your heart rate is up, okay, that's exercise. I don't see anybody doing that in my neighborhood. Does anybody do that in your neighborhood? No, and I wouldn't do that either. I don't exercise at home. I don't do the Taibo videos and stuff. Maybe yoga or something, but I still don't even do that because I get distracted. Phone rings, dirty dishes start talking to me, the laundry, buzzer goes off or whatever, and I cannot do it. I have to go to the gym. When I walk into the gym, I'm there. Nothing pulling me out of there until I'm done. Okay, so that's exactly what a trainer's going to do. Why can't you do that yourself? You can. And so then I told her about, I had another friend named Debbie, and she went down to about 15 grams of fat per day. That's not really healthy. She did it for a short time. If you do it, you need to be sure and take some vitamin E and some omega-3 supplements. And she lost, like 5 pounds a week. I mean, the weight just came off like crazy. And she was so skinny, the next time I saw her, I said, what did you do? And she took it off fast. That's not good for long term. But anyway, and so that's the answer that I gave Sue. Okay, and so anyway, later on, as I found that email, a little later after that, and I'm looking at that email and I thought, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, there's like 10 points there. Those really are the 10 main points. You know how David Letterman has the top 10? I thought, that is the top 10 for weight loss. If you do these things, then you are going to lose weight and you're going to lose it fast. So let's go through the list. Okay, 1 hour a day of exercise. I was in a gym one time with a lady who had just started exercising and she asked me to help her. And so I said, okay, let's get on the bike.